Hey, gorgeous, let me ask you a question. Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, wait, when did that wrinkle show up? Or maybe you've noticed an age spot and wondered, is there anything I can do about this? If you've ever had those moments where you wish you could just press pause on the aging process, you're not alone. But here's the thing. While we can't stop time, we can absolutely take charge of how we age. So, in today's episode, we're going to explore the amazing world of skincare and dermatological treatments that can help us feel radiant, confident, and absolutely fabulous at any age. So, whether you're curious about Botox, fillers, or you just want to up your skin game with some at home treatments, I've got you covered. So, grab your favorite beverage. I have my water. Get comfy and let's get into it. Now, I'm not going to lie. Hitting that half century mark can bring about some changes, and our skin is no exception. But that doesn't mean that we can't still look and feel our absolute best. At some point, we've all noticed new lines, age spots, or sagging skin staring back at us. I know firsthand that our skin changes as we age. Now, just the other day, I was looking through some old photos and noticed how different my skin looks now compared to my 30s and 40s, and heck, even my 50s. But guess what? That's completely normal. Our skin tells the story of our lives, every laugh, every worry, every sun-soaked adventure. And while we embrace these changes, it's okay to seek out ways to maintain our skin's health and appearance. The good news is there are some amazing treatments and therapies available that can help us look and feel our best at every age. So let's kick things off by talking about some skincare concerns that many of us face as we get older. As women over 50, we tend to experience some common skin changes that can be both frustrating and inevitable. Wrinkles, age spots, and sagging skin are just a few of those changes that we might notice. These changes are influenced by a mix of factors, largely due to increased collagen and elastin production, cumulative sun damage, hormonal shifts, and genetics. Our skin doesn't bounce back and renew itself as quickly as it once did. For instance, I remember my first noticeable wrinkle in my forehead and those fine lines around my eyes. I was like, whoa, where did that come from? It felt like they appeared overnight, but hey, it happens to the best of us, right? These things are a testament of how the joy and laughter over the years, but let's be real. While we appreciate the stories that our skin tell, we might also want to smooth things out a bit. The good news is that we have more options today than ever before to address these concerns. From fillers and lasers to chemical peels and microneedling, modern dermatology has given us a whole toolkit of treatments to help restore a more youthful, radiant complexion. Factors like diet, hydration, and even sleep play a big part in how our skin looks and feels. I've noticed that when I drink plenty of water and I get a good night's sleep, my skin has a healthier glow. And who doesn't want that, right? So let's dive into some of the most popular dermatological treatments for our mature skin that can help address some of our concerns. There are so many options out there: Botox, fillers, laser treatments, chemical peels, and microneedling, to name a few. The first step is Botox. It's great for reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It works by temporarily relaxing the muscles that cause wrinkles, creating a smoother appearance. I actually tried it in my forehead for what I guess you might call my frown lines, and it does work. initially I was a bit concerned about trying it because I'm sure we've all seen those people who absolutely have no movement in their face. But hey, if that works for them, that's great. But it's definitely not what I wanted. So after talking to my dermatologist, who, by the way, I think is the greatest ever, I learned that he supports a natural look for his patients. Otherwise, I would have never tried it. The results usually last around 3 to 4 months. Another popular option is dermal fillers. So these injectable gels are used to plump up areas that have lost volume, like in our cheeks, our lips, and under eye hollows. I talked to my dermatologist about this because I wanted to know why my skin looked droopy, particularly under my eyes. He said that as we get older, we lose collagen in our skin, which causes it to thin and lose elasticity. Mine seemed to have gotten worse after I lost weight. Now, losing fat from your face can also cause it to look hollow. I try to camouflage mine with concealer and highlighter under my eyes to help lighten and brighten them. I've actually been using a product from In Beauty that I really like. And I'm sorry, I can't think of the name of it now, but I will make sure I include it in the show notes. While I haven't tried fillers yet, I've heard that the effect can last between 6 to 12 months. And many women find that it gives them a subtle, more natural looking lift. Now, for addressing sun damage and even skin tone, laser treatments like IPL, which is intense pulsed light, can be incredibly effective. These therapies use controlled light energy to break up discoloration and to stimulate collagen production for a tighter, brighter skin. They target age spots and even skin tone. I hear that the results can be pretty impressive, but of course, it's important to find a reputable dermatologist or provider. Then there's chemical peels. They are especially good for tackling issues like fine lines, age spots, and rough texture. These help with texture and tone by removing the top layer of the skin. I've read that they can be a bit intense. These treatments use a combination of alpha hydroxy acids to remove the outer layer of damaged skin. They can range from like a light lunchtime peel to a more intensive procedure with varying degrees of downtime. Again, I say, seek out professional care before trying this. And then finally, there's microneedling. And it's a minimally invasive treatment that uses tiny needles to create micro injuries to the skin. And then this triggers the body's natural healing response, boosting collagen and elastin production for a firmer, more youthful appearance. Many women find it effective for reducing the appearance of acne scars and large pores as well. I know it sounds a bit scary, but some say it's quite effective for improving texture and firmness. I recently talked to my friend Linda, who decided to try microneedling. And she said she was a bit nervous at first, but after a few sessions, she noticed a significant improvement in her skin's texture and firmness. And now she's thrilled with the result. I know we're talking about skin, but I've recently had microneedling on my scalp as part of my treatment for thinning hair. I think it's helped, but I'll know more next week when I have my follow-up appointment with the dermatologist. Each treatment has its benefits and its potential risks. For example, Botox and fillers can cause bruising or swelling, they say, while laser treatments might require some downtime. Costs can also vary widely, so definitely do some research and find a provider that you trust. Now, I know what you're thinking. All these treatments sound awfully expensive, and you're right, some of them can be. And not everybody is ready to dive into cosmetic procedures. So If you're not quite there yet, then there are plenty of non-invasive and at-home options that can make a difference in the health and the appearance of mature skin. When it comes to over-the-counter skin care, look for ingredients with retinol, vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, and peptides. They're known to be effective for mature skin. They can help stimulate cell turnover, even out discoloration, and plump up fine lines and wrinkles. I'm a big fan of serums and moisturizers that contain these compounds. You can also try at-home devices like microcurrent tools, LED light therapies, and dermal rolling. These technologies work to improve circulation, stimulate collagen, and gently exfoliate the skin for a smoother, more radiant glow. They're great for they are a great supplement rather for regular skincare routine. I was recently contacted by a company to try out their product, which is a microcurrent and LED therapy device. I haven't done so yet, but I'm thinking about it. I am pretty reserved about what I try on my skin. And let's not forget the power of good old fashioned do it yourself treatments. Things like brightening face mask or hydrating overnight treatments and gentle face massage can all be incredibly beneficial for mature skin. The key is to be consistent and patient. It may take some trial and error to find what works best for you. Again, consistency is the key in any skincare routine. And when I say it might take a while, it could take a few weeks or even months to see results, but stick to it. Your skin will thank you. Remember, the most important thing is to find what works for you. Everyone's skin is different, so what worked for your friend or your sister might not necessarily work for you. And don't be afraid to experiment. Try products or try different products and see what gives you the best results. So to wrap things up, we've covered a lot in a short amount of time. From common skincare concerns and popular treatments to non-invasive options, there are plenty of ways to care for our skin as we age. But the most important thing is to work closely with a qualified dermatologist or skincare professional to create a customized plan that addresses your unique skin concerns and your desired outcomes. So if you're considering any treatments, do your research. And don't be afraid to ask a lot of questions because this is your skin we're talking about. And set realistic expectations along the way. Remember, it's all about feeling confident in your own skin. Now, by the way, if you have any other topics that you'd like me to cover, be sure to reach out on social or leave me a message at pod.agingwithgraceandstyle.com. And while you're at it, don't forget to like this episode and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, here's to radiant, confident skin at every age.